So I left a whole patch of white clover over here because I noticed there's still bumblebees or honeybees. Way back in there's hives. Way back in, probably a mile over, I think she's got hives back in there, and I think that's where these honeybees are coming from. So I wanted to cut this clover and get it down, and these bare spots are just starting to fill in really nice here. We got some rain, and so I left that over there. So I left this white clover up in here for the bees, and there's some goldenrod, some other stuff for these guys, so it's not so bad. They're still foraging. And then I seen a garter snake in there around that birch. There's a garter snake, and I didn't want to chop them up. So anyway, just doing a little cut with that Kubota, and that clover was probably 10 to 12 inches high, and it's coming in nicely there. So I'll just carry on. Okay, in closing on this video, we knocked back that white clover back there I showed you, but I thought I'd show you guys something else while I'm here. There's the final result this year of these fruit trees. I showed them to you in the spring. I showed them putting the bone meal in the ground, so I ended up putting them in the ground. I mulched them, I tied them back, and there's your first year growth in these trees. It's pretty staggering this year. These trees have grown probably, well, if you go back and look at the hilltop tree planting, you'll see how much they grew this year. I'll bet you these cherry grew 20 inches, between 18 and 20 inches, I'll bet you, easy. And full leaf, they come out really nice. Mulched them on the bottom and tied them off, and they all come pretty good. These apple come excellent. These apple come good, and of course that spring, that triple killer frost we had killed all the blossoms, so I didn't expect any fruit, but these trees would have bared fruit this year, a few apples, and they come out nice. And I'll do a little bit of trimming on these in the spring, and they all come pretty good, really good. And full leaf on these cherries, nice. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. And yeah, a few frosts, they'll start losing their leaves now. You guys can hear that wind picking up, I'm sure. This guy here, not the best. He did leaf, but very, very little. This guy here, he was the ultimate dud. I don't know if I'm going to take him back in the spring or what. We're going to see what happens. He's got some bud on him, and we'll see if he breaks out in the spring, and if not, he's going back. But again, what made these fruit trees really successful this year, and I've had good success with fruit trees down south, hardly no mortality whatsoever. This was a wet year. We had a lot of rain this year, this summer, up here in northeastern Ontario anyway. And with these new fruit trees and a little bit of bone meal on the bottom and then the mulching, it was a cat's meow. They turned out perfect, those fruit trees. So I thought I'd just show you. If you watched my hilltop tree planting video earlier in the year, you'll see me putting these fruit trees in the ground. I just thought I'd show you the end result of these fruit trees, you guys. And if you got a chance and you got a yard, put some fruit trees in the ground in the spring. But you better order them in the fall for next spring, because I think there's quite a setback trying to get fruit trees. Okay, thanks for watching.